today we have Akashdeep with us. Hi, Akashdeep. A warm welcome to you. So, since you've been working around online education and you have a great expertise around this industry, we wanted to talk to you about the same. According to you, what are the pragmatics of online education? What are the pros and what are the cons of it?
We see that 80% of the schooling is used to be for catching up with our friends, with our colleagues, and getting the personal development which happens apart from the just the academics. That particular part is missing, and definitely that is hurting a lot of students as well as teachers in a long run. But anyways, going ahead, we think that that sudden shift was necessary, and when we go ahead, there is the world of hybridization is coming together in the future. So in the classroom with alongside the technology, so that is the kind of future we envision. So yeah, this is for most of them, this is the first time they have come online and they have seen this particular shift. Even when we talk to people in tier 3 cities, it is very you can say very exciting, and as well as very challenging for them, that they have to see this for the first time. So everyone is actually coping, and so most of them are using, let's say, platforms like Zoom or Google Meet, or the platforms like that for the online conferencing. So majority of them are using online conferencing tools. But apart from that, there are some tools available like Google Classroom, or some of them are there are traditional education platforms. Then we came up with a new approach of it. So there are interesting events happening around. For example, in last week when we were collaborating online for the long time for the development, etc., and for running the company, we had held one online fun event on Zoom itself. So that was the event wherein we conducted yoga, and we conducted basic meditation, and looking for introspecting, etc. So that part was actually cool. So there are a good part about the online world as well, that people connect from around the world and they can do wonderful stuff. So yeah, these events should be there. It is not just about, people should think that teachers should be thinking that it is not just about the academics. It is about making them engage in several other things. So there can be good parts to it.
How do you think one can cope with online education and this new trend that has come?
So as we see, in case of, let's say, if we need to understand that what goes on in the developed nations like US and UK and other nations, other Western nations. So more than 80% of the institutions are enabled with platforms, like some online platforms through which they are complementary apart from the normal regular day classrooms, right? So in India, if we see, there are not more than 5% of the institutions are enabled. But going ahead, when India has seen this kind of situation wherein India was not exactly prepared for it, but we saw this kind of situation, so we coped up very well with the platforms and adopting different sort of platforms. Now current situation is, we have seen the entire education coming from Gurukul's era, wherein we used to be like students and teachers used to live together, and they used to learn full day in, day out. And then we saw that in the industrial era, in last like 300 to 200 or 300 years, wherein there were standard classrooms and not much was changing. We used to talk about that these are classrooms of 1900, these are classrooms of 2000, and nothing has changed. But now, yes, something has changed, and we have seen the education go from completely offline to completely online. But either way, both of them has certain pros and cons to it. In case of the offline world, there was no access for the internet, amazing content on the internet, right? There was no way for them to access that online content. But in the online mode, there is no way for the personal touch. While there is a great amazing content but there is no personal touch as such, which is required. So going ahead, we believe that it will be neither completely offline nor completely online. It will be hybridized, wherein there would be classrooms, but apart from that there would be a technology solutions, there would be technology platform that would be enabled, and that would connect students and teachers and parents and administration all together after the classrooms or the school hours. So that would be the case scenario, I believe.
Since we are having a very candid conversation, so
Yes.
very honest, there are a lot of students in IIT right now who are struggling with this online transformation which has come. So, how can these students basically accept and cope with this new pattern that has come into play?
So, being an alma mater and being an alumni of IIT Bombay, so I feel very sad that that used to be the most wonderful part of. I mean, in my life, I can say that is the most wonderful thing has happened, and these are the most precious 4 years of our lives. But when we see that it has gone completely online, so when we say it has gone completely online, it is the academics that has gone online. But apart from that, all the other things, like 99% of the things which used to be there, maybe it used to be sports, maybe it used to be cultural events, or the connections, or the kind of events or orientations and etc. All these things we held in IIT at that time, and which brought us together, which helped us to build a wonderful community at that particular time. So that is something that is amiss today. So only 1% of it, that is academics, is taken online, but apart from that, 99% of the life is anyways getting being snatched. While a lot of people are doing, putting in some efforts to conduct the online events, etc., a lot of other things to make them connect, but still there is a certain extent to which we can connect online, but the personal touch is still missing. But we cannot do a lot of anything about it at this certain situation, rather than staying at our homes, right? So so that is the strange situation we are in.
So, what would be your message to the students who are trying to cope with this current situation?
um, so my message, wherein I have not been in that situation, I don't know it will be justifiable or not, but being their senior, so I would like them to learn as many things as they can, so that when they meet together, when they come together, at that time they can apply and they can collaborate to build some things, to have a wonderful life together ahead. So like there are so many online courses apart from just the college courses. There are like platforms like Udemy, platforms like EDX, Coursera. So there is a lot to learn from various courses they can apply for. So I guess that is the wonderful. This is the wonderful time wherein they can focus on learning new skills.
Okay. Thank you, Akashdeep. Thank you so much for your time.